Permaculture Wadi Oasis Part 2, Browning the Desert. My permaculture allotment experiment in sunny Bristol. I think the last one was in March, and now look, spring's arrived. Beautiful, beautiful weather. And I've done a lot of digging in the last month and a half, building sort of swales, because there's a stream that runs underneath. Well, pretty much comes all the way down the hill, and people say you can hear it running underground. Well, it comes out here and goes along there down to the plot down there. In here I've got some just planted some peas, put a net over the top to stop the magpies and hungry gannets up there in the trees. The lovely pigeons, fat on seeds that people have been planting. So I put a net down. Lots of weeds coming in now. It's spring, but anyway, here's it's a raised bed. It's supposed to be things like parsnips and squaws and there underneath, but all I can see so far is weeds coming back. The soil is much better than my last allotment, because all it takes is use a hand trowel, and you can take out the couch grass. So yeah, it's been really good. The main crop potatoes, some nice compost that the previous owner has left me. Potatoes along here. We've got peas underneath here. God knows how many are left after the pigeons. And down here, some transplants of beetroot. Don't look at them, they look awful. It's sunny weather. More potatoes. Junk. Manure. There's strawberries. My hot frame, because all the free manure we get down here. It's a built hot frame, which has been, since February and March. I've had seeds growing in there. It's been good. I think they're black currants. Won't be able to tell until I see the colour. I'm not a fan of them, but I'm going to get inspected soon to see whether I've done any work. So I don't want to make any extra work by digging them up. But it looks like a really good crop. It's hard to tell. I've never grown it before, but it looks to me like there's a fair few flowers on there. It's a beautiful day, like I say. Here's my only decent bit so far. I know I said this plot had hardly any weeds in, but then I've discovered all the couch grass, the bindweed and the mare's tail. But here we have 4 or 5 different types of shallot, or bunching onion, an Egyptian onion, the echalot grise, griselle, the grey shallot from France, which looks quite healthy, and the red sun shallots. Broad beans have finally come up. I've got a mate over in where I work who's planted some broad beans in December, and they came up. Yeah, these planted in February, and well, they only just come up. There's I forgot what it's called, porlock, Spanish broom, and oh god, what are these called again? Anyway, I forget. Nitrogen fixing fruit tree, and a massive amount of work to be done. Big piles of weeds, and it's a quite good compost left from the previous owner. And more fruit trees. I'm going to bring the strimmer up. Junk. Some cuttings, well, divisions of artichokes. Divisions of comfrey. They were happily sprouting in my car, and I put them out and they suffered badly. Yeah, they do get a lot of wind up here. And some purple, what's it called? I think it's a purple tree collard, but it's we call it Taunton Dean kale. So I put 6 of those in, cuttings. And so I've got a lot to do. We're getting there, about a third of the way there. Anyway, that's it for now. See you later.